Yes, everyone, it's Let's Boredom and welcome to my latest boop video. And today I'm going to do something what I've done a very long time ago, namely a video about Cities Skylines. And what are we waiting for? Let's proceed to the game. The last time I played this, it was like almost a year ago, where I just started with YouTube, and in the meantime the very first video of Cities Skylines I've actually made was from my city Belgrade, or in Serbian Beograd, and it is still being watched by quite a lot of people today, and I decided to make a new video, but this time I'm not going to show you the city or what I changed in it. I'm going to construct here in this area Beograd na Vodi. I have absolutely no idea how I'm going to do it, because this city has some kind of problems. I mean, the numbers speak for themselves. This is actually the area I want to build. Here is actually supposed to be the Belgrade main railway station, but as you can see, hardly anybody uses this one, so we need to get rid of that one. And again, only one person in a train where can 360 people fit in. Let that sink into your head. So we need to get rid of all that rails here, so that there can be enough space to create a town, or better said, a quarter of a town, which is very futuristic. Let's make it. As I have absolutely no idea how Beograd na Vodi looks in real life, well, I do. I made some shots from my car passing through the Gazela bridge, but I could not paint it out how it really looks like, so I'm going to make a planned wide made quarter, so not like this, but with a lot more space in between. So let's draw the tiles like this. As there is a horrible lack of office space, I'm going to zone... Oh wait, there is a mistake. Much better. So far I've done the whole grid. Yeah, I did a whole wall with office buildings, and I placed here some room for residential buildings, because here should apparently live people, but only just the very important ones, and with enough space for other green stuff, so that they have enough place to go to the park or store their cars in the parking garage. But one thing what is missing are unique buildings. So as this should be a very modern place, I suggest we are going to place a very modern building as well. So let's put an iconic thing. Well, it looks like a giant dildo, but it's not. It's the gherkin from London. And because this should be a modern place, there should be also some modern buildings, and I believe this one will fit here perfectly inside. But that's not the only thing what I want to fit in, because there I have another space left, but from the typical European buildings nothing is left. I found here the Shanghai Pearl Tower, but this one doesn't fit here that nicely, so I'm going to pick something more generic, and it's going to be a shopping mall. I don't know how much noise this will produce, but I believe that the people who will live there will be perfectly fine. I suggest now that we roll it a little bit further. So now it's nighttime here in Beograd na Vodi, and as I can see, there is not even a single residential building built. It has to be explained by the demand because there's absolutely none. One thing what I'm wondering is how much the unemployment rank shrank, and as I can see, it didn't shrink at all. I mean, what the heck am I doing wrong? Let's leave the town a little bit of time so that it can develop. Okay, as we can see, the population dropped significantly, and also the rate of the unemployed people shrank as well, but only for a very tiny margin. I realize that there is a big problem. Belgrade na Vodi seems to be a flop. And the reason is simple: nobody wants to move in a town where there are hardly any jobs. Well, yeah, sad reality. But that doesn't mean that Belgrade na Vodi is done, because there is actually one thing what I did not consider to do. And this is building a road with whole new parks on the water, just like here. Because Belgrade is very famous for all these quays and the whole entertainment out there. Why not doing that as well, proceeding with Belgrade na Vodi and also connecting the quay road all the way down to the expo center? So that will be a great idea. So I suggest let's make that happen. And after all is done, let's just place a lot of these establishments all over the waterfront, so that a lot of people and tourists can come and enjoy their time of their life on the waterfront. Now it looks much better. So one thing is missing as well, because we deleted the whole railway tracks, and actually we also deleted the railway station. So what we actually can do is place the Grand Central Terminal there where the station used to be. It should remember the good old days when there were people going to this railway station. Apparently, even if they didn't, it is a great addition. What we need as well is some establishments all over the place where people can go partying and so on. So let's place them all around here. And now let's make this a party place and see if there will anything evolve. I don't think so, but I don't care. It's just for demonstration purposes, and let's play. And the first thing what happens, a lack of electricity, isn't that great? And finally one establishment got opened, but as we can see it has a lack of electricity, so what we can do is actually only make a power grid. Other than that, I can claim that this experiment did go completely wrong. I don't know how it gets even managed to be done in real life, but I can say this is not real life. And as I can see, even though my Belgrade got this around the same stats as the real one, especially with the amount of unemployed people, I think that it is just not logical how can people actually move to that place. So I'm not wondering at all why nobody wants to move there, because people cannot afford it. That's my conclusion. Nevertheless, I hope you really enjoyed the video. Leave me a like if you liked that video, and also leave me a sub so that you don't miss any of my future videos, and also leave me a comment for future feedback or what I can do in the future in Belgrade or in Cities Skylines in general. I hope to see you next time. Bye bye!